What's up guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, today we're doing a little bit of a different video. The snow disappeared, it's gone, so the air tracks will be out soon. Again, lovely videos are incoming, but for now, you probably read the title. I dropped out because I want to be a YouTuber. So let me explain that real quick. So I did not drop out of school because of YouTube. Let's just talk about school for a little bit. So first you go to primary school, I think it's called. Primary school. 8 years. Well, I did 9 years. So that went fairly well. It was fine. It was not really disturbing me or whatever. It was fine. It wasn't really a big deal. It went. I had to do 1 year over. I don't know why. So I was already developing my free running skills. My flipping career already begun. So I was already jumping on a trampoline, doing crazy stuff, jumping on things, climbing on things, jumping off everything. So yeah, that's where kind of begun. So then, when I was finished with that school, high school came, of course, high school, and that's the up part about it. So in primary school you learn some pretty useful stuff like writing, social skills, reading, mathematics, all that stuff a little bit. It's pretty useful, of course. But then high school, oh my god, high school is f***ed up. It's so yeah, first year went fine, not much going on, but then after that first year, I start realizing it's kind of like a jail for me, at least. I'm definitely not the only one who thinks like that about school, but so I was like struggling to keep up my free running game and keep training while I was at school, because you go to school, you come home, all the homework and all the so what do? You go do homework, or you go train on the trampoline or whatever, do backflips, go training. Of course you go out and train, so that's where the trouble started a little bit. So not real trouble, but like that's from that moment on I started how to say that, I started like ditching school a little bit. I started taking it less serious every single day. So, and at the same time I started taking free running, my career, more serious and even more serious every single day. So let me put this back a little bit. So yeah, that's where the little bit started. The second year of high school, I don't know, in my country in the Netherlands, it's not really, you don't have first grade, second grade, I don't know how that works, but anyway, second year, let's call it just the second year of my high school stuff. I completely quit doing homework and all that stuff. I started not coming to school, just staying home, training, all that stuff, you know what I mean. So that's where it started, the dropout. That's where I started. So yeah, second year I just did nothing about school, nothing at all, just bad grades and all that stuff. I didn't care about it at all, because okay, so there is the thing. From the moment I went to high school, I knew this isn't my future. My future doesn't have anything to do with school. I just knew that. And like, of course you don't know what the future is going to be, but you gotta decide that for yourself, I was always the type of person, I wanted to make my own future instead of choosing a path that already exists, I wanted to make my own path, I wanted to do my own stuff, yeah, I wanted to create my own career and stuff. So I always wanted an original life and career and stuff, like different from what is everyone else is doing. So, second year, I started realizing that more. I was pretty happy though. Yeah, school wasn't really bothering me, not that much, a little bit, but not really. I was just training, going at it. Oh, I love that time, especially in the summer. Just training. I was doing nothing in school. I don't know how I kept up with it. I went to the first year of school, second year, third year, and fourth year. Every single year I barely made it. I don't know how I did it. So yeah, I was just being happy. I was just free running. I was just training every single day, doing flips. I don't care. I wasn't doing anything at all with school, but just training my flips, progressing. I went hard. I progressed really fast. The past 3 years. So yeah, you can see that back, because I said I wanted to follow my heart, do my passion and all that stuff, and I did that. I didn't care about nothing but free running, my sport, my career. And yeah, you can see where it led me. Of course, we got a long way to go. Second year, nothing much going on. Third year, I think also not really much going on. The same as the second year of high school, just training flips, training. But then, I think that at the end of the third year, I started realizing, okay, there's how do you say that? There are exams coming up. The exams, everyone hates it, me included, of course. Like, in fact, the exams were the most insane, stupid thing I was ever going to do in my whole life. I hated that so much. Like, the worst thing in my whole entire life was the exams of the last year in school. So, I skipped that completely. I ditched that entirely. So, at the end of the third year, I started to realize, okay, I need to make this my career. I need to do something more than just training. So I was starting to take it more serious every single day. And I started realizing, like, okay, what am I going to do after school? So you start looking for some other schools and all stupid standard paths, other schools and to go and But I knew I didn't want to go to school anymore. So, what do you do then? If, like, the main path in life is primary school, high school, other schools. Then you get a job. You work till you're 60 something. You retire. Then done. That's it. That's your life. So I didn't want that at all. Of course, I want to be free. I wanted to pursue my dreams. At the end of the third year, we were starting to look a little bit more in the future. So, what I was going to do, of course, I already knew. I didn't want to go to any school anymore. Nothing at all. Nothing that has anything to do with sports. Yeah, you can go to a sports school. School is school. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's still school, so it's a jail. So that's the third year. Moving on to the fourth year, the last year, the exam year stuff. It was pretty easy actually. It was the most easiest school year ever. I did nothing at all anymore. Like, it was so funny. I didn't know what. I did nothing. I started skipping it more often. just staying home, training and all that stuff. So yeah, so again I started taking free running, my sport, my passion, more serious, even more serious, for the fourth time. So I started looking into free running, how I can make that my career and stuff, and about how can I make money, different income streams and stuff. And I realized free running is a very new sport. It's very difficult to make a living with only free running. So there was a pretty big shock for me, of course, because there was nothing else I wanted more than free running, of course. It was a pretty big shock, but of course I kept going. I kept training and stuff. I don't care how difficult things are. Eventually you will get there. So that was my mindset. Of course, still is my mindset. So I was learning about free running, looking into it more, all the different ways to make money and stuff with free running. And I come to realize maybe I gotta take free running, but take the money out of something else with free running, because in free running itself you barely can make any money, you know. So it's really difficult. So I felt like I was just gonna look up every single other way to make a living. So I was researching months long, every single day, and I was learning a lot of stuff. So this is where we come to YouTube. YouTube was always, I think, since since I got my first phone, since I was at least 14 years old, or even 12, 13 years old, YouTube was always in the back of my head, always. So I always saw YouTube as the best job there is, together with free running, of course. So YouTube was always in the back of my head already. So I started, the thing is, there wasn't really a moment where I said, okay, now I'm gonna be a YouTuber. This is the moment I'm gonna be dropping out of school. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Boom. No, that's not how it happened. It just, I didn't really think about it that much, if that makes sense. It just happened. It just happened really naturally. You get it. It just happened. Because I know it's my passion. And if it's your passion, it just happens. Siri, go away, please. Okay, anyways, if it is your passion, you don't gotta think, you don't even need to think about it. It just happens naturally. So that's what happened. I was always filming myself already. I was always jumping on a trampoline, doing flips. And this is just how it went. This is how life works out, basically. So, the fourth year of school. Fourth year of school. Nothing much going on. But then, the second half of the fourth year. Oh, there was a lot of trouble in school. A lot of trouble. I hated it. Like, I've never hated school so much in my whole entire life. I've always hated it, but not as much as then. The second half of the fourth year in high school. So, a lot of trouble with all those people who work there. Teachers and how do you say though? I don't know. You know what I mean. Teachers and everyone that works at school. Started hating it more. And at the same time that I started hating school more, I started loving free running more. I started really making my own path, my own career. Every day I started learning more about what I really wanted. So the future was starting to get there a little bit. My eyes were opening, let's say that. At the same time as I hated school more and more and more, I started loving freelancing more. And I started making my own career. It was getting clearer every single day what I was going to do with my career. So, end of the 4th year, we just also the dropout stuff, it went pretty natural. It just happened. We were thinking about it. I was talking with my parents a little bit here and there, and it just eventually it was clear that dropout was the answer. So it wasn't really it was a decision, of course, but not really. It was my only option, of course. If I really wanted the life that I want to live, I gotta stop school. I gotta ditch school. It's useless for me. There's no future at all, and I got a really big plan for the rest of my life. 4th year of school. There was just a time around February. No. That was the time I dropped out of school. So it's almost already 1 year. It's already one whole entire year since I stopped. I dropped out. School. Stop. Gone. Poof. Funny. Anyways, so Jesus Christ, it's already a whole entire year. Like, it's so weird because shit. So it's funny how life can change so quick. Like, I can't imagine a life without my sport, without flips, and without YouTube. I can't imagine a future. It's so logic that this is my career. This is going to be my job. YouTube and free running, all that stuff. I still gotta figure out a lot, but this is the way to go. It's so I'm so used to this already, and it's not even. I just started literally 2 months ago. Something like that, 2 months. And I'm already. There's nothing more important than this. So it's funny how things can change so quick. So yeah, it all happened really naturally. It's so funny because a lot of people dropped their thoughts on me. I got one dude said, "Oh no, you don't stop with school. Take 1 year rest and go pick it up again. Go to school. It's such a dumb idea and stuff." Another old friend of mine, also said, "Oh, you're such a dumbass. It's so dumb. You're dumb." You know why? It's because of fear. A lot of people are scared. They're scared of everything. They're scared. So, I've one phrase that holds true my whole entire life, and that is, my excitement of winning is bigger than my fear of losing. So, and everyone should think like that. I'm not saying everyone should drop out of school and go live your life, whatever. Like, I'm not saying everyone should drop out. Of course not. That's not how it works. But there are some people. Like, I don't recommend it dropping out or something, like, because a lot of people don't have the the discipline to, like, you have so much freedom, and a lot of people can't deal with that much freedom. You know what people do on Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Nothing. You know why? Most of the time people don't have obligations. They don't have anything to do in the weekend, because they're okay. So if you're in school, maybe you work in the weekend. Anyways, when you don't have anything to do, you're not gonna do anything. If you don't have anything to do, most people won't do anything out of themselves, you know. If you really want something, you gotta take action. So I'm glad I have the discipline to take control over my own life and do whatever I want, because it's pretty serious. Like, if you go to school, get a job, all that basic stuff, your path is already made for you. I'm not saying it's easy, definitely not. I'm not saying that, because I suck at that. I suck at learning things that has anything to do with school and stuff. So I'm the last one to talk about that. How about that? So when you don't have any obligations and you have no work, no school, no, like, nothing, which I have nothing. No one is ever in my whole entire life going to say what I should do, what I need to do. Like, no one is going to tell me what to do. I have no teachers, no boss, no nothing. Only parents. So, and they're really chill. They let me do whatever I want. Basically, not like, you get it. So there's so much freedom, so much time. You gotta take control of that, and a lot of people don't have the discipline to do that, to take control of that. So that's why it's better for a lot of people to just stay in school. And I'm not saying, if you stay in school, your life sucks. For me, my life sucks if I go to school. Oh, my MacBook is almost dead. Wait, let me just. Is it charging? It is charging. Anyway, so a lot of people don't have the control. Don't have the discipline to take control. So I do, fortunately. So yeah, I don't recommend it. Don't drop out unless you gotta have a really good reason. You gotta have a backup plan, okay? You gotta have a reason why you should drop out, why you should stop with school. If you have a passion and you're really serious about it, and you see a career in it, you see a future in it, and you really suck at school and you absolutely hate it, and you know you can make your passion your job. If you really know that, if you're true to yourself, if you're not bullshitting yourself, and you know you can put in the work and the time, and you know from yourself you can do it. I should say, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If that is the case, just like me, then okay, stop school, stop it, ditch it. If you're really serious about it, if you're really committing to it, I should say stop school, stop it, and go pursue your dreams. Go get your dream job, career. Go do it. If you're really serious about it and you know you can do it, it's fear what holds you back most of the time. And to be honest, when I just dropped out, it was pretty scary. It was pretty, like, okay, so how can I explain this? When you're in school, you feel safe, right? You feel safe. Your future is kind of already made for you a little bit. I'm not saying your whole future is already made for you. You don't have anything to do anymore. That's not true, but a little bit. And especially you feel safe when you don't have school, you don't have a job, you don't have nothing but your passion. You feel so small and so alone and so lonely, so it's pretty heavy, you know. there's one big, huge, mean world where you're in and you're completely alone. You gotta do everything yourself. You gotta build up a whole career. I've pretty difficult times pronouncing the word career. It's a career, but you get it. You understand. It's pretty heavy because you're, pretty much alone. Of course, you have a little bit of, your parents can help you here and there or whatever, but like the whole YouTube thing, you gotta do it yourself, man. You gotta do it all. It's like no one is gonna do it for you. No one. But like I love doing it anyway. So, I love it. I love doing this. I learn a lot from doing it, and I know that there's a career behind this. A really interesting, cool, insane, creative, inspiring, insane career. Like a whole life behind this. So I think that's about it. So I wrote down what I wanted to say. Let's say what what did I do? Oh my god. The title, I'm gonna name this title I dropped out because I want to be a YouTuber. It's funny because it's true but also not. I dropped out because there is no future for me in school, and I already have a huge other plan in my life. I like it, how can I explain this best? I'm breaking free from the standard stuff, okay? I have a completely different vision of what I want in life than normal people. I have a career, I have a passion, These flips, these backflips, these full twists, these corkscrews, the catch on the flip side. Anyways, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, as long as possible. I want to build a whole life around this. I want it. I need it. Okay. So what do? You go get it. You don't be scared to take action in your life, because regret is worse than fear. So I'm not saying drop out and go do your passion and make your. So one thing I always thought about life was one of the best things in your whole entire life is to make your hobby your passion, your obsession, and your obsession, which is your passion, your career, and your career, your life. That's a timeline of how you should do life. 40 minutes. Already 40 minutes. Anyways, that's how I viewed life, and I'm still viewing life like that. Your passion first. Okay, you're gonna make your passion, and it's not a bad thing to go to school or study. Definitely not. Definitely not a bad thing. So, but it shouldn't be the only thing in your life. You should have some hobbies or passions or something else to focus on, not just school and just a job, because it's so boring and a waste of time. There's so many things you can do in life, and you're gonna just go to school and just get a job and that's it. That's like, you don't want to know how much you can achieve in life if you just know what you're gonna do and you go all in and don't waste time. That's one thing I'm really learning right now at the moment. There's so many random hours in your day where you just do nothing at all, like scrolling on Instagram, watching YouTube videos, eating, doing nothing. Instead of doing that, go learn about something. about YouTube. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna learn about YouTube, how this whole thing works and stuff. I'm gonna try to not overcomplicate it. You know, at the end of the day, it's just the only way to grow on YouTube is just make good videos, improve your videos, and just keep uploading. That's it. Just keep going and make good videos. So I don't want to overcomplicate it. But yeah, there's so many hours left in your day. So instead of swiping on Instagram, go learn about something. In my case, YouTube. So yeah, that's a little bit what I want to do. Future plans, YouTube, of course. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Of course, it's gonna take a while. I mean, I said it at the beginning of this year. Let's get 100 subscribers. I mean, yes, but 100. The first 100 is gonna be insane. It's gonna be difficult. The first 1,000 is gonna be easier. The first 10,000 is gonna be much easier. The first 100k is gonna be even easier. The first million is gonna be again even easier. So it's the snowball effect, you know. It's the exponential grow effect thing. Like a snowball, you start small, you start rolling, doesn't really grow at all, and then when it starts growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, you know. So the beginning is the hardest part of everything. So that's also a little bit with my flipping career. I said it right this time, career. Anyways, Siri, fuck up. Anyways, so in the beginning you're just making no progress at all. You're just struggling and having a hard time. But eventually you will start growing twice as big, growing 4 times as big, 8 times, 16 times, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was basically my little story about school and stuff. And yeah. Little life lesson here. Always follow your freaking passion. Because, you know, one life, one chance. Let's go. I literally wrote that down. One life, one chance, let's go. Okay, anyways. Yeah. Be creative. Make your own path. Dig your own path with your own shovel. I don't want to choose a path that already exists. I want to do it my own way. I want to do everything how I want it in life. Because think about it. It's life. It's your own life. You want, like, it's not a joke. It's serious. People gotta take life more serious. Like, no, for real. I think I take life a lot more serious than people around me. I'm not saying that to brag or, oh, look how good I am. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't really value time as much as I do. So, you know, don't sit there waiting for something to happen. No. That's, first of all, it's boring. Second of all, if you don't do anything, nothing is gonna happen. So yeah, this video is getting way too long, probably 64 minutes. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. A long story short, school is nothing for me. I found out there's so much more to do in life, but so there's so much more to do in life than school and a normal job. So I followed my passion, which is of course flips, rerunning, and now YouTube. It was already always my passion and my thing. I was always already filming myself, making videos, not really YouTube videos. So yeah, I'm glad this is going to be my future job. I mean, it's not a fact, but we'll see. So yeah, it's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna do everything that I can. How do you call this in English? Primary school went fine, just fine, nothing going on. High school, f***ed up, useless. I didn't learn any. Sorry for the swear words. So yeah, drop out, happy life. I feel so like it's a lot to take in at first. The drop out, because you feel really small and lonely in this big, giant world. When you eventually, get used to it, to the freedom and everything, all the time you have available, you start focusing on your career more and more and more. You're getting used to it. Like it's I don't have any regret at all. In fact, this is one of the not even one of. This is the best choice I've ever made in my whole entire life. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's the best thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. 50 minutes. I almost talked for an hour. This video is gonna be way longer than I've meant. Are you shitting on my freaking? Go away. Don't piss on my hand. Fuck. So whoa. Okay. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna look into YouTube more. I'm gonna learn about this whole thing. I'm gonna use my time more. I'm gonna grind way harder. Because that's one thing that I realized. I was doing the whole YouTube thing. I am uploading like about twice a week. But I felt like it's not enough. I can do more. I can do more than this. So I'm going to do more than this. Just uploading. I'm gonna start writing down in notes more video ideas and all that stuff. I'm just gonna put more and more time in it. So yeah, to have every single chance to make this my job. So yeah, because I just enjoy doing it. So yeah, this video is really long, 50 minutes. Oh no, wait, 51 minutes. No, the video is not 50 minutes, but I talked. What is the thing? I talked for 50 minutes. That was the end of the video. The dropout is gone. The dropout video. The explain dropout school video. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I made this video. I just felt making this. I don't know. The idea just popped up in my head and was like, oh yeah, I'll make that video. And now I'm done. Gonna edit this. Love it. Because I just wanna like talk about it. Talk about like how lucky I am to have found this whole career. To like, first of all, where I was born, this house, big garden, backyard. I mean, if I didn't even have a big backyard, I was completely I didn't like the whole reason I started training and doing flips. I started doing some flips on the trampoline and I don't know, running around in the garden. That's where it all started. If I didn't even have a big backyard, I think I didn't even was gonna find this whole free running and flips. So that's one lucky part of my whole story. My weak side is my strong side. Like, you can say, oh, look, okay, so I suck at school. I completely suck at it. My grades were literally ludicrous, dramatic. Also because I didn't give a shit about it. Because in the first year of school, my grades were just easy. I don't know, like, pretty good. Like, seriously, pretty good. And it was easy as hell. So if I want to, I can easily do it. Well, not easily, definitely not easy. Like, the whole part of this school thing is, it's not that I cannot do it. I don't want it. That's why I suck at it. Because I know there's a whole career waiting for me. A whole beautiful life waiting for me to go in. And with that thought in your head, you can't perform at school. I'm not gonna sit in school throwing my life away. I'm not gonna do that. So, it's not that I cannot do school because I'm not dumb. It's the fact that I don't want to. So yeah. Anyways, this video is really long. I don't know who the is gonna watch this video. Oh, this is so funny. Anyways, so yeah. It's gonna be a podcast. Maybe I'll turn this into a podcast. Oh yeah. Very lucky that I suck at school. So I think everyone is born with a skill set. Some things you really suck at, and some things you're really good at. Most people don't even ever know what they're good at because they're in school, they have a job, they don't have the time to learn what they want to learn, They're f***ing robots. So it's really sad. It's a sad world. That's why I want to be free, so I can discover everything in life. What I can do, how far I can come. You are bad at some things. With me, that is especially school. I really suck at it. Especially because I don't want to do it. And if that's the thing with me. If I don't want to do something, I can't do it. I suck at it. If I don't have motivation, I suck at everything. But on the flip side, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out. Yeah, on the flip side, if I do have motivation, I can become really good at it. For example, my flips. 3 years. I mean, I'm pretty good for the amount of time I train. I'm not flexing, but just to give you a perspective, this whole YouTube thing, I learned this really quick. Literally 2 months ago, I didn't even know how to talk to a camera. Now I'm just talking like, I don't know. It's so easy. It's so fun. I love it. Because I have motivation. Motivation is key, guys. So I'm really lucky. I'm very lucky that I suck at school. Because I suck at school. Because I suck at school, I am good at something else. And because I'm good at something else, I have this life where I'm completely free. I can do whatever I want. I have a beautiful career around my flips, my free running, YouTube, filmmaking, my passion. All because I suck at school. If I didn't suck at school, I probably if I didn't suck at school, I probably was still in school. I was still doing school if I didn't suck at school, because then there wasn't any reason to drop out. Would I be happy? I don't know. So it's funny how just it all worked out like this. So yeah, a little life story. I was just gonna make a video just talking about school real quick. I don't know why, but it turned into a whole freaking, I don't know what, a whole life drama, life fucking Boop. Anyways, I don't care. I'm still gonna upload this, edit this. So yeah, little personal story thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know who you are. I don't know. Because look, this is so funny. I don't know who I'm talking to. Like, I don't know my audience yet. It's so funny. I always also I saw a video about PewDiePie talking about the same subject. Cause like, if you just start YouTube, you don't know who you're talking to. Like, I'm 60 minutes in. I'm probably talking to literally no one. I'm talking to no one, I think. But that doesn't matter because I'm just enjoying this. And I know eventually I will be talking to a lot of people. So I'm excited to meet my audience one day. So of course it's not one day, boom, you have an audience, you build that up. But yeah, so anyways, look at this. The trampoline is dry. It's dry. So there are trampoline videos incoming. The grass is pretty much dry. Look, the water is still a little bit icy. Anyways, and whoa, wide angle. So it's pretty. Whoa, look at this sky. Insane. Anyways, it's pretty. It's so warm. So that means I'm holding my tripod out of the window. This is scary as hell. Anyways, the videos incoming. It's the trampoline, the dry trampoline. I'm gonna upload a video called the 10 or 20 easiest trampoline tricks anyone can learn. So you can learn it well. Stay tuned for that video. Air tracks are coming back. I can literally put the air track on the grass right now if I want to. So maybe I'll make a video right now or tomorrow. I'll see. Anyways, yeah, it was a pretty long video. A little bit of a how do you call this video type? Talking head video. I'm gonna do more of these videos because I pretty enjoy these videos. So yeah, like, subscribe, la la la. Again, I never asked for that. It was the end of the video, guys. I'm gonna just like, it's so easy to get demotivated because you don't get any views, any subscribers. That's the toughest time of your whole YouTube story, your whole career, your whole YouTube life. It's right now the hardest time, but now is the time to keep going and just, yeah, you gotta have that mentality, because who knows where I will be next year. Come on, I love it. I need to do this whole YouTube thing. I need to, anyways. Guys, if you watch this video right now, probably no one, I love you so much. Literally, you're a legend. Fuck yeah. Anyways, guys, this was the end of the video. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out. Woo!